Ladies and gentlemen, weebs and waifus, welcome to Kyo World here on YouTube. And I'm your host, with the most, man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, Kyo. And today, I will be sharing with you all my early pick for the most wholesome anime of 2023, Buddy Daddies. Now, if you're familiar with my channel already, you know I have already covered the anime Spy Family with our best girl from last year, Anya Forger. And so while I was browsing through Crunchyroll, I stumbled upon Buddy Daddies and thought to myself, this seems like it could be similar to Spy Family. So I decided to give it a shot. And now after watching the show, I can definitely see the similarities between the two, but also some key differences as well. And that's what I'll be focusing on mostly in this video. So before I dive right into why Buddy Daddies is the most wholesome anime of 2023, please do not forget to help your boy out and smack that subscribe button. I would really appreciate the continued support. Now, without further ado, let's talk Buddy Daddies. Buddy Daddies follows Papa Kazuki, who is a criminal contractor who lives with his best friend Papa Ray Suwa, who is a professional assassin who has been raised from childhood to be a contract killer. Kazuki is outgoing and loves his gambling and women, while Ray is a man of few words who tends to spend his off time playing video games. One day the two buddies end up caring for Miri Unasaka, a 4-year-old girl whose father is a mafia boss, after Miri accidentally wanders into a firefight in a hotel while looking for her true father. Over the course of the season, we learn that Miri's mother sent her to look for her father all on her own because she was sick and tired of raising her. Her mother was only concerned with chasing her dream of being a famous singer and pleasing her abusive new boyfriend. So obviously Kazuki is in complete disbelief once he hears all this from Miri's mother, and quickly decides that Miri would be better off with him and Ray, rather than her deadbeat mother. Buddy Daddies as a whole is a very nice slice of life anime, with few subplots that are to be followed throughout the season. For starters, Papa Ray becomes conflicted because all he ever wanted was the approval and acceptance of his father, but instead of receiving that, we see his father treat him like an employee to be ordered around at his leisure. He was never a father to Ray, and is very cold towards him. He sees his son as only a tool for furthering the Suwa family name. And during the season, his father comes to Ray and tells him it's time for you to come home and learn the business, and continue his assassin work for the good of the family. His father asks him straight up if he was able to find true belonging on the outside, to which Ray responds with, no. His father thought as much, and since Ray swore an oath he would come back, his father is now looking to collect on that promise. On the other hand, we have Papa Kazuki, who begins brooding and becoming a bit distant. We are unaware of why that is, until it is made clear that Kazuki has lost a family already once before. Kazuki and his wife Yuzuko were pregnant with their first child, until a crime job gone wrong ended up leaving his wife dead. Ever since that day, Kazuki has been silently mourning the loss of not only his wife, but their baby. We find out he has been sending money to Yuzuko's little sister Karen after every job as an act of repentance. It isn't until Yuzuko's sister visits Kazuki that we start to see him be a little more forgiving towards himself. For so long, he had placed the burden of her death squarely on his shoulders, but it was Karen that told Kazuki it wasn't his fault, and that her sister would want for him to move on with his life and to find true happiness. And in the midst of these two guys dealing with their past trauma, we have cute, adorable Miri, who now believes Kazuki is her biological father, and she is the ray of sunshine for these otherwise gloomy individuals. I think Ray and Kazuki are beginning to realize that Miri is having a very profound impact on them. Her lovable personality and cuteness starts to slowly break down the walls that they have put up over several years, and is starting to make their house feel like a home. For Kazuki, this could be his opportunity with Miri for a second chance to protect what he loves. And for Ray, this is the chance of a lifetime. This could be his chance of finding a true place of belonging with Miri and Kazuki. That is all he has ever wanted, to find a place he belongs. And though neither man saw this coming at all, and neither guy asked for this, I think if you were to ask them now, would they change anything about their current situation, that their answer would undoubtedly be no. Because sometimes, family isn't who you are related to, but it's the people you choose to call family. The ultimate lesson to be learned from Buddy Daddies. Overall, I really enjoyed Season 1 of Buddy Daddies, and I am very excited to see what else is in store for our makeshift family of Ray, Kazuki, and Miri. If you have made it to this point in the video, a huge arigato to you, and if you haven't seen Buddy Daddies yet, I think now is the perfect time to dive in, now that Season 1 is over. And if you have seen Buddy Daddies already, let me know in the comments which character or moment you enjoyed the most. I would love to hear from you. And in the meantime and in between time, sayonara.